Father, in the anniversary celebration, we see two separate groups holding two separate rallies. Why did this happen, Father?
Well, number one, we don't control the thoughts of the so many groups that we have here, and of course their intentions, and of course whatever courses of actions that they would like to take. We do not have control over them. But then again, it's good to galvanize unity between and among these groups, because we saw that in the 1986 People Power, there was one voice and people are united in following that voice. But right now, there are so many voices to be heard. And so, it is a challenge to have humility. It is a challenge to listen. So many of these groups are actually trying to impose what they want. So right now, the church is merely listening to them, understanding each other's perspective. And of course, trying also to somehow, even though in a very, in very simple ways, try to talk things over so that we can all have a common stand or a common direction.
So, is the church playing the role of a
Yes.
broker, a middle person, something like that?
Well, there is a commission from within the Catholic Bishops' Conference of the Philippines that is assigned to do that.
Ang alin po?
Ang nasa CBCP nasa.
Yeah.
But then again,
Assigned to do what po, Father?
assigned to do, coordinating with the different, civil society groups. And I even talked to Cardinal Lambo regarding that one. And he told me last Sunday that perhaps I can also, sit down with the CBCP NASA so that I can also help them in a way, in trying to reach out to other groups and then try to, somehow make an assessment and then suggest some ways wherein we can really be united.
And why do you think is it important for the church to step in?
Well, I think the church is still an institution that is revered and respected. And when our pastors actually speak, well, they listen and they look up to our pastors. But then again, if ego and at the same time, personal interest, selfish motives come in the way, and I don't think even the church can do something about it, but we are trying. But at least, they are looking at the church right now as an institution that can very well broker, this unity that we so need badly in our country today.
Father, one last, what is your message to the two factions?
Well, I respect whatever, plans you have, and even the reasons behind, all these, activities that you're having right now. But then again, I hope that they will come, that we will all realize that we need each other. That instead of, going separate ways, doing things differently, perhaps it is always good to sit down again, to, express everything, even our concerns and our fears, so that we can have a better understanding of who we are and what we are, and our mission going forward.
Especially in the view of the 2028 elections.
Especially in the view of the 2028
Where,
elections.
Vice President Sara Duterte, who is a threat to many activist groups and even members of the church.
But of course, our unity should not only be focused in maybe thwarting the candidacy of Inday Duterte, but I guess it's all about aiming for a moral and ethical leader. A leader that will not be a cause of division, but also a leader that will bring together warring factions. It may be difficult, but it's the ideal thing. And I guess at this moment, we need to think ideally, not practically.
Thank you very much, Father Jerome.